I'm now presenting to you tonight a special message for people who have been watching the JoJomon 91 Returns, or actually JoJomon Returns 91 account. Pardon me. Right. I'm going to say this. Excuse me for a second. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost Christmas time. And I know my voice is sounding a little deeper than usual. But that's because, well, Mr. Patterson has decided to... I don't want to say it too hardly on him and such, and granted, I'm just absolutely trying to say, oh, who am I kidding? He's getting a jaw surgery. Now, let me explain about what's going on. His bottom jaw, for some stupid reason, is actually pretty much broken, as far as I heard. Since many of you fans loved Mr. Strong for a while, here he is. Thanks. Basically what's going on here is that his bottom jaw is actually about to get a special thing that I like to call a jaw surgery. Ironically, it's shifted and it doesn't look pretty much right. Yeah. You do know by now that this is going to be painful, as far as I've heard. He had to tell us this since he didn't want anybody to actually know by now that we're both basically toys of his stupid thing. If I recall correctly, at Best Buy, didn't you actually say that this was about to happen? Of course it was about to happen! Don't mind the hand here. He wants to give us a lift. Anyway, this is a serious business problem. When a jaw surgery comes up and such, it's pretty much a point where he may not be able to make any more videos out of us. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Basically no more videos? No, if he's alive, then yeah, he'll make new videos. But seriously, in all honesty, it just may not be able to happen. You do know what I'm saying, do you, folks? Well, of course I understand what you're saying, Mr. Grumpy. But, if I recall correctly, didn't you absolutely say that that he's still gonna be alive? We don't know yet. Mr. Patterson hasn't even actually announced this at this point. All I'm gonna say is that, well, our voices may actually change. You're kidding me, right? Of course I'm not kidding. You know what? I'm out of here. Thank you, you stupid, big-haired, brained twit. What did you say? I mean, your kindliness, Mr. Strong. That's what you get for screwing with the strong bad man. Well, at least he ain't strong bad or strong mad. Well, anyway, let's continue on. He won't be here, and I don't know if he's gonna die or anything, but granted, if he actually does okay, then that means, in other words, we'll still make new videos. But for now, it will be a time to have him rest. That's the reason why you only see pretty much all the videos that have basically been re-uploaded onto this channel, because, well, as far as I've heard, he basically doesn't want the entire channel to absolutely his other channel, ironically, being, well, suspended? I come from the 70s. I'm not very good at this technology stuff. And I just came back from the Mr. Men's show. Ironically, they were supposed to make a third season. Oh well. This year hasn't been, my cup of tea, I guess. But at least I'll say this, that as for Mr. Patterson, I really wish that somebody can actually, well, I don't know, like, tell him... Oh, fine, I'll say it. I thank you for actually being a good friend and for showing me on the camera set. I guess this camera webcam, I guess, actually works. Oh well. Well, he actually has his official video about him talking about his jaw surgery. But with all in all, you know the drill. He's gonna get a jaw surgery. We don't know if he's coming back for a while. And if he is, we'll get new videos and such. But for now, you may actually notice that we won't be here for a while. Pretty sad. I understand at this point that this actually kind of sucks. And granted, since I've actually been at least decent with these kind of videos. I know you haven't seen me throughout this whole year, but granted, it was actually a nice privilege to film myself. Hi, Miss Sunshine. Well, at least it was his time. But at least if we get a third season or so, that means, in other words, we'll be back on the show and such. Even though we may never get to, because Renegade Animation is doing some other things. Oh, who am I kidding? I really wish Bert was here. Well, that's all I have to say. And I pray to God that basically we may come back soon. If this thing itself comes back. I'm just gonna get some hot cocoa now. Thanks for listening. I really wish that he didn't have to cancel this thing. I really wish that he could have just actually made something out of this. Ugh. Well, at least he'll basically be happy in his own heavens. But screw it. Heck, I wonder if Cartoon Network will ever give us a third season. Oh, crooked cucumbers! I forgot to absolutely put the kettle on. Whatever.